Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are jumping back onto the ladder with Beerus. Beerus is one of my favourite leaders currently at the minute. I also managed to get a alt-art leader at my locals, which I was very happy about. So Beerus is a deck that I've been putting quite a bit of time into recently. I still don't know whether or not my build's the right one or not to go with. This is literally going to come down to who goes second. Oh, I hate mirror matches with crits, honestly. Yeah, so we're going second. We're going to keep this. This is a good full hand. There has been recent changes to my red decks where I haven't been running this extra card, but I do still like this in Beerus, just because it's a great way of keeping those negs up. It's also a good defensive card as well. For what red swings with, you know, 25Ks, 30Ks, depending on if they're running any skillless. But I do think we are going to charge it just now. I'm going to play my own Whis and just remove his. We could go for the Self-Awakener, but honestly, I would rather clear this Whis. If we play the Self-Awakener, it's just dead next turn anyway. I say clear the Whis, we're not going to clear the Whis, but... I actually forgot he was a 10k. I thought it was the other one. I forget the other one. I think it was from the starter deck. That was a mistake. I think that was a mistake right off the bat, because if he hits here, this card's dead. What did we crit from him? We crit a super combo, nice, and he crits a full. Yeah, so that was a mistake. Although I say that, we would have just taken a life and it would have died anyway. I don't know. It's maybe just not worth playing. The problem we have is if we hit this turn. Okay, so he's not attacking. We'll take that. I honestly think I just spend the energy marker here, just clear that hit. I think that's the best case scenario from this turn, so we'll just charge Krillin. So we have to be careful because this is a 25k. Yeah, we're just going to swing for the crit. The thing is, if we play this, he'll just use this skill, neg it, and it'll die anyway, but I don't want him to board presence here, so with having limited cards in hand, it's probably the best play. We'll take the life as well. And then we just pop that. And yeah, I think we just attack, honestly. No reason not to. So our hand's okay. Our next couple of turns are set out. You know, we have hit again. Hopefully we can get to our Awaken this turn. That would be ideal. So I do kind of want him to crit me this turn. Yeah, so he's going to tap 3, do the same thing. Now for him, is the crit more important than the draw? Because he only has 4 in hand. Yeah, so he wants the draw. I think he did the right choice there. Now the question is, does he even attack? Oh god, super combo city. So he doesn't attack. I think that might have been the right choice. Yeah, I think we just charge the Roshi, honestly. Now the question is, do I want to draw? It's not going to matter, I don't think. Because we could draw 2 if we just swing with hit. I think we do this. I do think we do this. I would rather have the cards in hand and go for the crits at this stage. Oh, perfect. Oh! It's not great for this turn, obviously, but it's still something. So he's at 20. We can get 15 at most from these, so we're just going to leave it there, I think. But we have that for next turn, which is good. Had he attacked with that, it would have been ideal, because we could have just cleared it obviously through minusing, but it is what it is. I think we'll just leave that at 20, we'll just draw a card out of him. He's only got 6 in hand unless he takes. Yep. And then we have the energy defensively for this as well, which is good. There's no point doing the -10 because it's not going to do anything. I think I might be okay taking this one, you know. No, he still has 4 open, right? Yeah, we're going to take this one. Just doing the math here, we have... If he combos on top of that Goku, I don't think we really care. A super combo gets us out. We have the 15k for if he plays the Gohan as well, and if he tries to combo on that. So we obviously just give him a 10k here. I think what I do this turn, it might not kill him, but it will set up our next turns, I think. We could lead skill, neg this, 3-drop, kill it, and then with this one we could swing into this and then put a Kamehameha on it, so that would be 40k into 20. And then if he protects, we still have our leader swing into it. So I think that's what we do here. With 5 cards in hand, if he has a super combo, it's a super and another card. I think we just leave that at 40. And then we can just go 20 into 20. That might have been a mistake, but I don't see what other play we had here. Fua plus this would have killed one, but I think fielding the attack up was more important. And if he goes for his 5-drop here, yes, this is dead, but likewise we're going to just return the favour to him. We have a 5 cost here, or sorry, a 5k to give him. I think he's in a better position right now. I don't want him to combo anything on this because I really don't want to give him a super plus another card. That would feel really bad. Yeah, so that's fine. We can just give him a super. I think we just charge the fool here. No, I think the skillless is kind of the more dead card. The fool will actually do something for us. The attacker I'm not all that bothered about, or am I? 4 life. Yeah, we'll give him the fool. So we're going to swing leader into this, and then we'll just go double striker onto lead. Thing is, we can't risk not attacking with this, right? Because -10, -20 if he does another 5 drop, and then he'll still have 1 open energy. So if he has a Whis, for example, this will die. But I think we just go for it. We'll draw out a super combo if he doesn't want to take the damage. Okay. Now I think we can just pass there. We have a decent defensive hand. It just means offensively we don't have a lot though. So if he establishes his 5 drop here, which I think he will, he's charged 1, he's played 1, he likely runs 3, I don't think he would run 4. So he's charged that, okay. So does he have another one of them in hand? We can't take this just because on the off chance that he does have the 5 drop. So if he goes 5 drop, puts us at 1 potentially if he actually swings with it. We'd have to give up both supers to protect this, but I think we do this. Still with 2 energy though. He could have like a Krillin, let's say. So this could be 2 super combos and it's dead. Krillin or a hit, any 2 drop, basically, and this dies. And we can't count on him not having a 2 drop. We have to let this die, I think. I don't see any other way out of this. Yeah. It would be a silly decision if we tried to protect that. See, I would love to charge just to play this. Actually, we can still play it because we're likely going to go 4 drops. So I think we just skip this charge. It's going to be tight, I think. We'll just swing for 30. If he wants to super on a 10, I think we're fine with that. We have our leader swing to go again. Okay. And we're not full sending on this because red inherently, as I know, runs more 10Ks than it runs anything else. I'm risky about playing this now because we have the possibility to draw into a 0k, and then that's 5k combo power we're going to miss out on. And if we draw into one of the extra cards as well, we also can't use it. So we have 70k combo power just off of our leader, which means it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be great anyway. I might just play it in combo now just to draw 10k out of him. I think we do that. Yeah, see, we drew into a 0. That's not what we wanted, but I'd rather draw out... This always happens! It's crazy! Oh my god, every time that we do this in red, it's like... Okay, here's 2 of your 0Ks you never asked for. Right, thanks. Thanks, Bandai, appreciate it. He's still charging, okay. So that, I think the fact he charged there tells me he doesn't have a 5-drop. Or if he does have a 5-drop, I don't understand the charge. Because if he has a 5-drop, realistically you want all the combo power possible to deal damage. And we can't even take 1, which is the unfortunate part. Because he could just flood the board with 20Ks. And this is 10, so this is 20. If he has another secret as well, that will go down to 15, sorry, down to 5. And then 25, 45, 55, and whatever we get here, let's say it was a 10k, so 65 best case scenario. I don't think we can take this. I think he is setting us up for a secret rare play. We've killed 1 and he hasn't charged another. Beerus typically runs at least 2. Yeah, we can't take this. That, if he plays the 5-drop here, then he's baited this to essentially show there's no 5-drop, right? That's what this charge tells me, that he wasn't going for a game on the 5-drop. And again, when you're swinging lead to lead rather than swinging here to here just to get the draw, everything that he's done is showing me that there's not a 5-drop in hand. So it'll either be terrible plays and he has a 5-drop, in which case, well, GG's, we can't win, but if this is a typically smart player, everything that they've just shown us shows us there's no 5-drop there. Okay, there's the 5-drop Beerus though. If he only swings for 35, we're going to super and get out of this, just again because he has 2 energy left open. That 2 energy could be devastating to us. So 10, 20, 30, 40, let's say best case scenario. So it'd be 40k on top of a 20k. So you'd be 60k, we only have 60k. The problem we have though is the next turn. And obviously we've not seen super combos. We crit 1, but we haven't seen a single one since. He's not attacking. Okay. So this is the decision we have now. We don't care about the critical, but we might care about the 5k combo. This one will also take a life, which means that that could also be a 10k combo. It'll be 35, 45, let's say 55, 60 at best. I think I just skipped charge again. There's no reason to have that card in that. It's not going to... That 6 energy isn't going to help unless we see a second one of these. So I think we just skip the charge. And I think we just poke here for 1 at minimum. Okay. So that'd be what? So 40, 50, 60. So we can get to 70k, and then he's going to have to ditch a card here. Do we put a 10k on this one? I'm tempted to put a 10k on this one, so that'd be 45, 55, 60k, but this would at minimum draw out a super or 2 cards from hand. $45, 55, 65, 70. So it's 70 or 60, and I think 70 is honestly better. Just leave it at 20. That was a tough decision, honestly. So if he has drawn into his other supers, he probably wins here, but honestly, there's nothing we can do about this. So I think that it's just go time. Let's see if he has any super combos. The minus doesn't really matter here. So we're at 70k, right? 2 supers, and he needs 2 more combo power. He doesn't have it. Perfect. So he had 60k combo power in hand, but he didn't see any super combos, so I think that was a difficult game from them. Obviously we super combo, we crit one of these supers at the very start, but we still had 3 in deck. Potentially that last life as well, obviously, but I think we played that as well as we could have. I think the turn 1 was a big mistake though. I did make a mistake on the turn 1. That was a big error on my part, but I don't think it really played into the game all that much. It was just a 5k combo that we lost out on essentially. Yeah, I completely forget that Whis is a 10k power, and it just catches me every time. So this is the list that we're currently running with. This for me is up for debate. Recently, I've fell out with all of the extra cards in red. I do, like, this card has great value, right? I'm not saying it doesn't. The U7 search is great, but it only works as a searcher when this is on the board. It's the only time, because we're not paying 1 energy for it, realistically. Red's thing normally is we're tapping out every turn, right? You know, turn 2 we're going to play Hit, turn 3 we're going to play Goku, turn 4 either Secret Rare or another Goku. Like, it's only by turn 4 that you might actually leave an energy open, which for me makes it not great. Also, we do have this Gohan in this deck, so it's potential for that as well. So I might cut these 5 cards and just put in a lot more combo power. We're currently running, so is that 5? We have 9 0Ks in the deck at the minute, and then we also have, so that's 12. So we have 14 dead cards when we're tapped out. So I think I'm going to cut these in favour of 10Ks, you know, maybe more the generic 25Ks just for us to get into Broly. That might be the better way to do it. I think it honestly would be. I don't know what else I would potentially put in here. I don't think I'd put in the 1-drop Whis, even though it is a 10k combo. I don't think I'd put that in. I'd maybe put this back to 4. But again, this card's another one. This for me is a lot like the Blue Trunks card. I just don't see the value in this realistically beyond turn 1. Again, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, we always tend to tap out with better, bigger cards, so this never really ever comes up beyond turn 1, which is why I only have it at 2, but we might look to change that again. But it's a working theory. I'm still not sure on Beerus as a whole when it comes to like the proper list, like, you know, one where I'm completely comfortable with. In Beerus, the only extra card I realistically see value in is this one. Mainly because we can kill 30Ks with Fua with this card. So, you know, minus 10 from the lead, minus 15 from the Fua, and then if we lead swing, put a 15k on it, we can minus 5. So for 3 energy, we can kill 30Ks. There are better ways to do it, though, you know, like the God Kamehameha, for example, for 2 energy. So I may put in a couple of God Kamehamehas just for that, and then leave it at there and just fill up with 10k battle cards. I think is probably the best shot. So we'll rerun Beerus again probably in the next week or so on the channel. I do play this offline quite a lot, so I'll maybe test it and see how I feel about the list before I do any more recording on it. But yeah, so this is the list, guys. Beerus for me, I'm really enjoying it at the minute. I am actually gonna, I don't know if it's going to be before this video, but I am revising a tier list currently based on my experiences, and since they've changed the matchmaking system, I've found that more leaders that I was ignoring before are just showing to be a bit more prevalent, or leaders where I was given too much credit to have now kind of fell away. U7 Goku being a big one for me. I think U7 Goku is arguably the worst out of the 3 red leaders. I did have it at Z tier before. It could be Z tier set 2. That's all I will say. But the cards that are coming out for U7 and set 2 make it so that it's very possible that set 2 U7 is tier Z. But I think set 1, it's not. I think Starter Coup, and I think Starter Coup is the best red leader. I think Beerus is a very close second. Beerus plays that kind of control matchup, but it's very slow, it's very grindy, and depending on who we're playing against, it can struggle into certain matches. I think Gohan being a big one. So I'm not certain yet, but I'm going to do a tier list. I don't know again if it's going to be before or after this video. But yeah, that's something that we're going to work on soon as well. But guys, really appreciate all the support recently. We are very, very close to 100 subs. I think at the time of recording we're about 98 subs. So guys, honestly, the support in the last month, I think the channel's been live for 6 weeks at this point, has been absolutely insane. I can't thank you all enough. Everybody who's commenting, I apologise if I'm missing out on comments. There's just so many of them, and I am doing this in my free time outside of work and stuff, so I can't dedicate all my time to replying, but I try to reply as many as I can, especially the ones that are, you know, when they talk about my playlines, things like that, when I'm trying to make it a more of an educational channel to try and help people understand the decisions I make and the processes that I use to get there. But guys, honestly, thank you so much. I really, really can't appreciate, or I can't say my appreciation enough. But I'm looking forward to set 2. Set 2 obviously coming out in May as well, so I will be putting in money for the content as well. Obviously, I play the physical game, so probably get a couple of boxes in the physical game, put those codes in, then maybe just get a 6,000 gem or something like that, and just try and top up on everything I'm missing. Plus, I do have some wild cards as well, so on the stuff that I look to build, we can put in those wild cards if we're missing cards as well. So, but guys, really, honestly, thank you very much, and if you do like the video, please give it a like and a subscribe if you haven't already subbed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.